telling Mo,
It's the
bro.
weekend, bro. It's a lot.
I'm telling Mo, bro. I got him on speed.
Tell Mo and also go through.
Bro, I got him on speed dial. I got them on speed dial.
I used to have them rolling in the chat. They used to be like, I came with GQ. I'm like, I know.
That's even now.
Oh, I would come back and I would still be ignorant as I was in the Duke chats. I wouldn't care. They would remember me.
I think we all gonna remember. Oh, wait. Hold on.
All right. Wow,
I
we
look
were.
like such an emo boy.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
he's over here
Are
chilling.
we showing off logos? Can I promote Dragon's Milk? Like,
We are giving.
I don't know.
My logo's in the back,
Wait,
so
Stand up and do like a 360.
Yeah.
Stand up and do a 360 for everyone.
Show some brands. Why
Hold on a
not?
second, because my man's in the camera.
Well,
Oh, we live.
oh, we love.
this is live. Are we really?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right.
We out here. We out
All
here.
right. Hello, everyone. It's great to be invited out to the. It's great to be out here. We're out at the Replay Cafe Influencer Mixer. It's great to be here with all of these like-minded and wonderful content creators from the area. Everyone, just introduce yourselves.
I'll start. Yeah, name is Meta. I go on Meta Break on YouTube, and I do video game and fighting game related video essays.
Well, what's going on, everybody? I go by Pegasus. You can find me on Twitch with the real Pegasus _ and same thing as in TikTok. And pass it over.
all right, so what's going on, everybody? So I'm Q. I'm known as PGFXQ on all my socials. That's the Twitter. That's the Instagram. That is the Twitch. Kind of getting back in the whole streaming thing. Primarily, I'm the cameraman for my boy's YouTube channel, Skeeter Gene. You can go ahead and check it out. Look, that's what I do. I got to promote my boy. Don't be over here snickering.
I'm not saying that.
No, you're good.
I looked at the light. I was like, the
Right,
light
but
got
no, yeah,
flashed.
I
It's
mean,
like,
he got
shining in my face.
Yeah, cameraman for my boy's operation. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can reach me on all the socials. We'll pass it over here.
All right, and I am Nick Nack Paddywhack, awkwardly spelt NICK and ACKPADYWAK. A mortal content creator, I would say, doing the Fatalities ranked and planning on getting into other fighters like Street Fighter coming up very soon. And if people keep asking for it, definitely King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, and if you want to count it as a fighting game, how about Smash? Why not? Just here to have fun and do fun. Platform
counts as a
fighter.
fighting
It
game.
does count. Let it be known, it does count.
But most people,
You heard it here first. It's a platform fighter.
There's been enough.
Do not let anybody
I know for a
dissuade
fact
you.
that comment section's about to go
We gotta
crazy.
get one more introduction.
One more. Before we go crazy.
Oh, yeah, one more.
One more. Yeah. Hold on.
oh, yeah, wait. How y'all doing? My name is Dove. You can find me on... damn, I'm already forgetting everything already.
It's all right. Relax.
You can find me... you can find me on Twitch as CC Dove. Twitter is Valor Dove. There's a lot of, doves in everything I do at this point.
You should get a
It's-
sponsorship from Dove. The
Yeah,
soap
that's
company.
what I'm saying. Hey,
Hey, yo,
if,
that'll be
Dove, if
fire.
you're watching this,
That'll be
sponsor me.
fire.
I like soap.
Brings
I
out
actually
the
shower.
cucumber.
People gotta be, gamers gotta be clean, man.
Exactly, yo.
Dude, fuck.
Like sponsor me.
Yeah,
Dove.
He's about to bring out
No,
Wait,
sponsorship.
well, even more hilarious is if you brought out a soap out of nowhere, like sponsored by Dove.
No, that's the point. That's the point.
And that's like a good sponsorship because if you get like gaming equipment, whatever, but like Dove is like, shit. Give me just like a lifetime supply. of Dove soap.
Literally,
That shit gets pricey
like
after a
I
while.
already have Dove as my name. You might as well just sponsor
It's
me
right
at that
there.
point.
Tie it in, just right there.
You know they actually did that at a fighting game major one time?
Wait, really?
Yeah, so fun fact.
Uh-oh.
Lower time. This is how we're
Here
going
we
to start.
go.
This is the don't get me started. Right? This is the start of don't get me started. So shout out to Keats. That's the homie. So he was running a major tournament. And at one point, because so let's face it. So as gamers, we have all heard the stigma of,
We don't shower.
Wash
yeah,
your
you know what I'm
ass.
saying? Like, so, like people, I mean, we can be
Trust me,
TV 14.
I
Y'all
came
don't
from
watch
Smash.
your ass sometimes. We know people have that
I'm from
stigma,
Smash,
right? You
right.
you know
Clean it up,
somebody.
man.
You watching
Clean
this
it
video
up.
right now, you know somebody in your circle that doesn't wash their ass.
And
so
so-
what
and that
happened
someone
is
could
at
be
this
you.
major, he actually had two guys dressed as referees, right? But they had like actual packs. They had like travel size, like Axe
Travel
body
size.
sprays. Oh no, it wasn't Evo.
No.
It wasn't Evo. It wasn't
No.
Evo. It was at Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament. I'll throw the name out there. It was back in the day. But they actually had like refs. There was a couple of them where they had like little travel size deodorants, body sprays,
That's
like
amazing.
hand sanitizer. But then at each setup, there was like, you know, they'll have like you go to the store, has like, you know, like little plastic bowls. They had like the travel size
Yeah.
stuff. It was
Yeah.
like real small ones on the tables, and it was like free, take one. Then it was like please. It was like in bold and like underline size 72, like all black on white papers, like
Oh, my
please,
Lord.
right?
Nah.
But yeah, like legit, because like there
That's
was
amazing.
reports the previous year. They're like, bro, at the casual setup, some of these people were stinking. And Keith is like, bet, got you. And they're like, there's no way he's gonna do this. He's like, watch me. And sure enough, when we showed up, they were like, dude, like, and they told people, so if we get reports of you stinking, like, we're gonna ask you to leave, make you go back to your room. You will not be allowed
That's
back into the venue.
amazing.
Thankfully, that didn't happen. Because the FGC stepped it up that year, and they've kind of stepped it up since. I'm not gonna lie.
Good.
Which,
Can you-
thank you. But yes, that did happen.
Can you
at one point.
imagine like the guy that you're facing is right across and you can smell that? Like, dude, like, that's
Imagine,
ridiculous.
imagine sitting down and
gotta
doing
be
your
like-
button checks, and you're all like,
I've had it happen.
and you just
Oh.
or you even grab their controller, like, hey, you need an extra one. They give it to you, and you pull like that scene from Nacho Libre, and you're all like, it was a stinky. And you just like, cannot do it.
Stinky, my
No.
friend. That's wild.
That'd be
I've had that happen in tournament. Dude, like next to me is just it's like if you play Pokemon, it was like our boater. Like that's literally what it was like. I'm not even gonna lie. In the back of my mind, I'm not gonna name who it is. They're not like known, but I was just like, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to beat this dude's ass.
You know
I'm like,
how-
this needs to be the quickest 2-0 ever, so I can get out of here.
right.
The only time you're gonna speed
That's
run
motivation.
a tournament set.
That's motivation.
That's
I'm a whoop his
motivation
ass
right there, like,
just to get through
I
it.
need to win. I
That
need
is
to
a
win
let's
now.
make this quick. You gotta go.
Literally a figure.
You shower now, like it's time.
That's
It's
gotta be
time.
the most fucking degenerate strategy ever. It's like, I'm gonna smell like complete ass to fuck over my opponent during a match.
You know, believe it or not, people do that.
Pigpen.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
It's
people have done that
ridiculous
before.
because people do
Worse,
that.
the fact that that's a thing, or the fact that people are actually doing that in
Yeah.
tournament for real.
It's crazy.
So wild. It's the dumbest
I
shit.
don't get it.
I'm
I
glad
really
that when
don't.
we hosted the MW2 land, I mean the Vanguard land last year, we had to deal with that because otherwise, you know, it's pretty small but pretty big at the same time. So I mean, everybody crowded up. It would have
Oh, no,
been
You're gonna get a little
atrocious.
too comfortable with each other, and then everyone's gonna get very uncomfortable with
Yes.
each other.
I would say, if you guys remember that yelling from the guy that from League of Legends, it was just imagine that, but like 10 times, like every station. It's
Oh,
ridiculous the yelling that was going on. Like we had a caster here, it was hard to fucking hear him. Just
You gotta
because
bring,
of
you
I
gotta bring,
believe it.
you gotta bring,
You gotta bring like a whole megaphone for
that
yourself.
shit.
Just I can hear you. Shut up. Stop being loud. I mean, it just works.
Right?
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
Oh,
That's fucking nuts.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no.
but like, how y'all feeling today? Like, you know, how y'all feeling?
It's-
Like that's the good question. How y'all
This is
feeling?
good. I'm feeling great, dude. This is
feeling
the
great?
first time. This is the first time I'm actually like speaking to other people who make their own like content and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only times I've ever done that was like my friends who they like making videos, they like making content, but nothing to the extent of like, hey, we're actually gonna try to do this for real, not just like some dumb bit for our friends to laugh at.
That's
Yeah,
Which is
I
like
agree.
fun. It's fun to do that, but every now and then there'll be, you know, when I'm like, hey, I actually want to like give this a shot, and everyone just drops out. It's
Right.
like, oh, come on now.
no, I definitely know that. I know that feeling a lot.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I'm feeling great. I mean, first time as well meeting with other people outside from the organization that I've been directing so far. But I mean, getting to know from other genres. I mean, there's people from podcasts, there's people from making music, obviously YouTube. We got Twitch.
Mark Cooper's here.
Yeah, Mark Cooper, man. Shout out to
Oh,
him.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy just getting all sorts of different opportunities, just like Sharp, you know, that helps Immortals and stuff like that. I mean, big people around here. I'm happy. I'm getting contacts. I'm getting, you know, get to know people, collabs, hopefully coming soon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's all going to come in sometime in the future. I mean, I'm pretty excited out here, man.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's kind of similar story, right? So like, I don't want to say necessarily like been to mixers or anything like that before. It's my first time being in something like this, but kind of like helping with content creation. You know, being that I've done a little bit in the past, like on my own, like, you know, did a little bit of the YouTube thing. You know, did the Twitch grind and whatnot for a minute. You know, when I was unemployed, I was like, hey, let's give this a shot. You know, and actually was doing kind of okay when I was doing it. You know, really being able to like network with like-minded people, and like you say, just all the different genres. Like you say, got people here who are gamers, people who are into music, podcasts, art. Like, we had the,
there's someone here who does like cooking videos.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
And that was funny.
Food
'cause
looks
you got-
great, by the way.
yeah,
Food is delicious.
Yeah, and by the way, what was the Instagram? We should plug that for her if she
Oh, yeah,
hasn't
that's a good
already.
thing. But I found it so
I'm so sorry that I already forgot it. But like, I think there's so many. In my defense, there's been so many like
Right, no,
Instagrams and like
we about to
Twitters
look at
exchanged
I find
already
it so
tonight.
funny.
So it is MEM_Frenchie, FRENCHIIE. You guys need to check out the food.
It's delicious.
If you were to go in the Urban Dictionary and look up the definition of food porn, there will be literally pictures of this woman's
100%,
cooking
100%.
because it
But I
is
find
amazing.
It was so funny. Specifically because we were all just like talking, shooting shit, talking
Yeah.
about our own gaming stuff, and then all of a sudden, someone,
All caps. Yes.
Cal Caps,
Yep.
he jumps on the microphone.
Ultimate shout out, by the way.
No, that was beautiful.
And, yeah, and stops everything, points to some girl in the corner completely by herself, and
Just
is
like observing.
yeah,
Wasn't
just
saying
chilling,
anything.
hanging out, doing her own thing, and he's like, "I need everyone over there to go follow her right now." And literally, all of us were like, "All right, you know what? You already know."
No, because he
And
instantly
starts
said,
going.
no, because he instantly said, food?
Food?
No, he said food, and we were like,
Everyone's
"You're
up
telling,
and gone.
you're telling
Food,
a bunch
it was
of
like
Here, I'm actually
birds of prey.
yeah,
I'm gonna pull one up and put it.
and put it on the camera. So
100%.
yeah,
Wait,
it's
you
like,
gotta
dude, you're
put it
gonna tell a
on the
bunch of.
camera.
Look at this. 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 Look at
It's
this. Look
so
at this.
funny how there's just like a bunch of us freaking
Look at
nerds
this.
just
Like-
talking
like-
about
Look at
dumb
this.
shit,
Look
and
at
then
this.
there's-
Look at the
Oh,
sandwich. Was that a sandwich?
Oh, that
That's a
looks so good.
sandwich.
No, that's a.
Make a
That's,
sandwich. Nah,
That's a
It
sandwich.
can be whatever you want it to be.
see, okay, wait a minute. How
See,
can
look,
something so simple
that
look so
seems
good?
like it should be basic, right?
Right.
But she makes it look
Makes it
so
look good.
Look,
fancy.
look at that spread.
and
Closer to the
so
camera
artistic.
So, it doesn't, and so it's not a focus. Mike was asking the shit out of me on the
Yeah.
Bring
phone.
it closer to the
Yeah,
camera,
look at
Beckers.
it.
There
Look
we
at it.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right,
Oh,
dude.
the
No,
mushroom one
this
looks so
mushroom
good.
burger that she had, that was what I was like, dude. So I
was
smashed
And
the
I'm
follow
trying to learn
button.
how to like actually cook for myself.
I'm not even
'cause
gonna lie.
never
I
did that.
smashed the follow button emphatically when I seen the mushroom burger.
Right?
You
100%.
It was
instantly just
on some
tap the screen.
on some TI
Come on,
light
need
joint
it,
type
need
shit.
it.
I was like,
Yeah.
yo.
In my vein.
But
I was like,
loved
I'm
it.
hitting this follow button expeditiously.
I loved it when
Oh, which one was?
To all you vegans out there,
Yes, she
I gotta
does.
like
cook
vegetarians
beautiful
like
as well.
me,
Look at
there you
this.
go.
Look at this.
See, wow,
It's so
you know
good.
But I found it so funny how everyone was like, "Food done," and she's just in
And
the corner
everybody
like,
just
Everybody-
swarms her.
No, it was so funny how she was looking. She was just like,
She's like, these are a bunch of hungry ass
complete-
men right here.
Just complete
Oh.
deer in headlights, and then like there's a bunch of like.
you
it was
can
beautiful.
really
It was
motivate and make someone happy with food. That is
Yeah.
definitely
That's
a
it,
lesson
100%.
you can.
hey, that,
The
Learn
way
from
to
this.
anyone's heart is through their
Is through
stomach.
food.
If they say otherwise, they're a
100%.
liar.
100%.
They're a
But it
liar.
was like the funniest thing. How like
Yeah,
a
buddy.
bunch of like just us goons just get up and walk to this chick in the corner.
You're just
and
like,
she's
"Food?"
hiding
We're
her
having
face.
we're having deep discussions of like the future of Street Fighter
Street
and like
Fighter.
content planning of the year, and then
all of a sudden,
food. Let's move over there.
like, you ever like remember like from Pokemon, see like the
It felt like a
Squirtle
church.
Squad, just like
Yeah.
that's how we was.
Everyone just shuffle.
It literally felt like a church. All rise up.
It was so funny. Oh god, it was so good. Absolutely hilarious.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Oh, thank you. I'm feeling fantastic today. Actually, I'm happy to be with all of you, content creators as well, different walks of life, and it's nice to at least meet with every single one of you.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, it was really nice meeting you. Yeah, the funniest reaction
that shit
to
was
interacting.
Explain to the
man.
audience and the viewers what
man.
transpired because it was gold.
This shit was so funny. It was so good.
So, as Pegasus here was doing a live stream of having everyone get together and go, all right, everyone, what's your names? We've been having about a 20-minute conversation at this point. And he says, all right, what's your name and where can everyone find you on? And I said, I'm Nick Knack Paddywhack. And what did you say?
What?
And immediately booked it and then ran back.
Sit your ass up.
I feel embarrassed now if they like.
It was so
It
funny.
was funny, but I'm just like.
And we were talking about like like MK fatalities and shit like that, which is what you do.
We're discussing rankings and like
Yeah, rankings
worst
and,
to best, and
the
it's like
shit you do.
we're checking all the boxes.
Yeah, never occurred to this guy. Like, oh, maybe
Like,
it's
it
never
literally-
crossed his mind at
like
all.
the hamster wheel in my head, like that.
wild.
You could literally see like the light bulb turn on, and it
You
was
can
so
picture
fun.
it. You
It
can
was
literally
slowly
picture it.
getting
Yeah.
screwed on.
Like one rusty gear starts just moving.
Right, I'm like,
Everything works.
wait a minute. Oh, all right. Well,
For you guys to see that reaction, go ahead and check it out on my Instagram page. I
Yeah,
posted
no,
it. It's out there.
Oh,
check it out. Yeah, it's up right now.
100%.
The Real
Oh,
Pegasus
it's so
underscore.
good.
Check it out.
Yeah,
You guys are gonna love it.
But-
It's crazy.
It's great to meet with all of these people from around the area.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to whatever opportunities can lie ahead with all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Collaborating ideas.
Talking
and
with you.
Big thing is
Yeah, talking with
Helping
you,
each other
immediately
grow.
Gave me
Yes.
ideas. Like talking with you and like having a conversation with you and what you do immediately gave me some ideas for videos.
I saw you were writing notes in your
Yeah,
notepad.
yeah, you saw me writing it
That's
down. I'm like,
smart.
okay,
That's very
There
smart.
you go.
We got some fun here.
I mean that's all. That's what this is about. Just
Yeah.
getting
That's
together,
what it's
helping each other.
Helping each other out, big thing. And if you know someone who is trying to start out doing anything, whether it's Twitch streaming, going into YouTube, going into content like that, being a follower and dropping a like doesn't cost anything. Just
It's
it
free.
shows that you
It's
care.
free.
Help out.
It's
Doesn't
free.
cost anything.
Those people, I'm sure everybody watches at least a YouTube video.
Yeah.
100% somewhere. It could be from sports to gaming to just chatting.
Cars.
Just look at what they do.
Yeah.
Just literally look what they
Yes.
do, and then from there you're just gonna carry on. Don't copy exactly because maybe it may not work for you, but it'll lead you to a direction that's gonna take you somewhere that you're gonna want to be.
Yeah. It was super fun.
Yeah.
I was going
And
to
all in all,
Oh,
I'm feeling
yes.
great. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Sir,
All right.
how
I
about
was
you,
gonna
man?
say something funny, but like I forgot, and like just like that, it was gonna be something goofy, but like I don't know.
Gorge.
Happens.
See, like,
Jesus Christ.
Just because you're on the black casting couch.
no, that's not because. See,
Don't worry,
that's
we're not gonna
foul.
get demonetized
That is
for that.
Are you
foul.
sure?
Listen,
Are you
let's
sure?
bleep that
'Cause-
out real quick.
Right, like, no, I think
Can
all
we
this
please
is-
bleep
hey,
it?
Low key, I'm gonna be honest. I think all this is live. That's the worst part.
They've used the Pornhub.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
That's actually
You're right.
intro.
But
It's like GDN preview, but
oh lord.
Oh my
It's
god.
the supporting animation and shit like that?
But,
or-
it's like the.
yeah, the whole like. The
Well,
jingle
yeah, because
and
wait,
everything.
was this like someone playing the drums?
It's like GDN preview.
Okay.
It's like the logo.
But it's the
Oh,
that's
Lord.
amazing.
If you guys haven't
That's
seen,
hilarious.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Gideon, you guys have
Oh,
got, you got,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
He is hysterical, bro. Oh my god, that dude is
Absolutely
hilarious,
hilarious.
and he's actually like that off camera too. That's not like
I
a
believe
persona.
it.
Yeah.
He's
I believe
hilarious
it.
to hang out with. That dude.
I believe it.
Oh yeah.
100%.
That's good.
Jesus.
Oh, great.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. You know, I'm happy. You know, to be around so many like-minded people. It's amazing. You know, to know that like so many people, like from so many different walks of life, have so much in common, and it's great to see just everybody just talk. Because again, nothing like this doesn't happen on a regular. Let's be
No.
honest. Because you don't really see mixers like this happen like this, and
It should.
I just hear video games in the background. I don't know what it is, but I
don't know
hear it.
what.
It's distracting me. Turn down again. I'm just kidding. But
That damn thing down.
Hi there.
that's how my brain works. It
Hi
just-
there.
But no, it's just still great.
Yeah.
Like again, I already know Q already, so
We might have been through the trenches a time or two.
a time or two.
That
Man.
Overwatch League was rough. I know.
Hey,
We played against. We out here playing against top 500 players as golds and silvers, man.
All right, so hold on. Let me.
listen.
It's a story, nah.
Wait. If you're playing top 100 players, tell me you at least wipe the chair once in a while from all the sweat.
Yeah, you gotta clean that.
You gotta
shit
wipe it down a little bit, man.
There was no.
sanitize that
so,
shit.
So I'm not gonna lie.
It was not.
So I'm not gonna lie.
No.
There really was no sweat. We were just outclassed. So what happened is,
What had happened
replay.
was-
Shout out to all the homies and everything here. They set up like a league for us to join, right?
Okay.
And what happened? Excuse me, don't want to do that on the mic.
Oh, you did it anyways.
Right, like
Shit's chalk now.
Right. So anyway, no, what happened is they put us together for like a team, right? And they signed us up for a league. But what happened is the league that we got signed up for,
It was uncapped.
they didn't mention,
No, they didn't.
not
No.
us, the league
Nope.
did not mention to
Nope.
the replay staff that it was an uncapped league.
Oh.
So for those who are unfamiliar with Overwatch, but you played other ranked games, it goes bronze, silver, gold, platinum,
Right.
diamond, master, grandmaster, top 500, right?
Right.
So the majority of us were like silver and gold, right? Maybe like high silver, low gold. So we kind of got thrown against people who were like high master, low grandmaster. There's a couple times I'm like, I think I recognize a couple of these names from some top 500 games.
boy.
So like, it was just a straight blowout, right? And it was to the point we're not going to be like, yeah, you guys got it, we're just going to quit. Like, we're like, look, we signed up for it, we'll take the L's, right? And we still played.
Take your lumps.
But damn, was it rough.
Yeah.
It was
100%.
like your dad telling you, like, so you see that tree out there? You can go pick out the nastiest branch that you want, and then you're gonna come back in here and get your ass whooped.
No.
And like it was not even close. Thankfully, they were all good sports about it. Outside of like one situation where like the team captain actually, I don't know if you know this or not. So team captain actually had reached out to me and was like, look, I was kind of telling them to stop like acting like this. They're like, dude, these guys obviously like should not be in the same league as us, right? Like it's not right. But they were like teabagging and emoting and stuff, and we were like, I was like, look, I'll just leave and I'll go play something else. I'll go find something else to do with my team. Like this does not matter to me, right? This is how you're gonna be. But no, it was like yes, right, like
Right, no,
Right,
just like,
you know what I
just
mean?
like, just like imagine like the NFL team playing against like a bunch of Pee Wee kids. Like that's how it felt. That's literally how it felt.
yeah, it was so
It was
bad. But no, so
not
we were on the
fun,
same team together, so we've kind of been in the trenches a little bit.
More in the trenches,
with
man.
that.
That was like D-Day.
I mean, it was like storming the beaches, bro. It was bad. Like we knew what was gonna happen. We still walked in. Like when we walked out Spawn Kings Row, and that would have went tap headshot, and I was like, yeah, no, this is.
This ain't.
Yeah, no, it's
But no, so what happened? So it kind of led to a little bit of like a dispute between the team because I was like, all right, this is kind of bad. And then we respawn, right? The people that respawn, they walked out, tap, headshot dead, tap, headshot dead. I was like, yeah, we're outclassed here.
Yeah.
And then that kind of led to a dispute. I was like, I didn't say anything bad. I'm like, we're outclassed because so. Playing Widowmaker like a sniper in Overwatch, it is incredibly difficult to be because a lot of the heroes have like movement abilities and
Yeah,
stuff. So
it's
to be able
tough.
to just click somebody's dome piece,
It's hard.
the cabeza straight out of Spawn 4 times in a row. I was like,
just wave until like, how
yeah, I
you doing?
literally just sat here. I was
Just
like, yeah,
like,
we're
just
we're
look
At that
outclassed
point,
here.
just sit down.
Just
Just sit it down, let it be.
What a lot of people didn't know is like, so my wife was also on the team with us. Like we literally just turned and looked at each other. I was like, this is gonna be over really, really quickly. I was like, we can go get food in the next like 30 minutes.
We
It's
gonna
fine.
be here for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, in the next 30 minutes, I was like, we just go get dinner. She's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have been through
We've
it.
been through
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, coming from the competitive side as well, like playing in LANs and stuff. When I first started playing in LANs, it was a similar
Yeah.
situation as such, and not necessarily
tough.
outclassed, but like we put up a fight. But it was a point where it was sweaty. It was getting smacked up.
I can't relate too much to that.
I can kinda.
However, there was an event here, and I am gonna shout them out. Grand Finals Gaming.
Yeah.
Yes.
They hosted a tournament, their wild card bracket.
God.
And the gimmick
I
was-
didn't go.
Missed that.
I wanted
It was
to go
super
so
fun.
bad.
The gimmick is this is a fun thing to do if you have a bunch of friends who are not too familiar with fighting games, and if you want to level the playing field. You can only choose randoms, and the gimmick with Street Fighter V was everyone could only choose 11, which switches characters every match. I invited my friend who never played Street Fighter before, and some guy came in. I don't remember his name. I'll have to look it up. One hell of a player. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Invited him on, and my friend went up, and he's like, "Hey, I've never played this before, so I'm just gonna mash buttons and see what works." I'm like, "All right, do your thing."
Welcome to fighting games.
And then it was so. Then we sat down, got the characters, and the whole time someone walked up to me, and when my friend sat down, and he's like shaking hands, like "Good luck." And someone said, "He's never played before, has he?" No. He's a pro professional right there. I think your friend's gonna like lose.
Oh no.
And getting up there and seeing my friend, I was like, do I tell him immediately
No,
what's going on right now,
no,
or do I just wait? Or do I just wait?
Do I
So
wait?
the whole time I didn't tell my friend, and he, I didn't tell my friend at all. I didn't tell him for hours. For hours, I didn't tell him. And after he got, I will say, my friend did good. He did get one round in.
He got a round.
He got
you got
one
a round.
round in.
That's a victory right there.
And
That's
then
right.
after that happened, he got wiped the floor.
Yeah.
And afterward, my friend's like, yeah, I don't know if this is for me, man. And then after we're driving back and leaving, I said, I didn't want to say this to you before the match, but that guy was like a competitive player there. You did hold your own. That's equivalent to like you getting a real good sheep shot in on Mike Tyson before he like beats you down.
What a comparison.
You got your ass well. Yes, you got your ass well, but you did clip
You
in the jaw.
did.
You tried.
You didn't get quad perfected. That's all that matters.
Oh, wait. Oh, Lord. That's just sounds. Yeah.
We take moral victories.
That's right. You're right.
We take the little victories. That's fighting. You take the little
As
victories.
Happy Gilmore once said, I may have broke both my thumbs, but I think I won the moral fight.
There you go. It's about the important battles, not the outcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I want to ask this, right?
All right.
So, this mixer's been a ton of fun, right?
Yes.
Speaking of
Oh,
other
it's been
people.
fun.
Yeah, it's been great.
Okay, I want to ask you guys, on the car ride here, what were you expecting out of this? Because I can tell you right now, I was expecting it to just completely shit the bed and not talk to anybody. I'm like, this is going to be the worst. It's going to be the most awkward thing ever.
Yes.
Right? Because the thing about it is you don't want to be that guy when it comes to content creation, right? Everyone here can agree, as soon as you talk to anyone who doesn't know anything about making content and like doing that for hopefully a living, if that's the end goal. Talking to someone who doesn't know any of that stuff is like nails on a chalkboard. It's the worst conversation ever. So I was going into this thinking, oh God, maybe I'll find someone who,
Maybe,
is
just
all-
maybe.
just maybe. And then like we'll hang out, we'll play some whatever game, and it'll just be like whatever. And I'll leave at like 8:30 when the event starts at 7. It's like almost 11 o'clock. And it's
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's 10:55 right now.
It's
It does not feel like
Again,
that.
we've been
It
like
ends at 11. So we've been here the whole time. Well, yeah, it ends at
Quote
11.
unquote.
Officially.
been here yucking it up the whole time.
Yeah, we've been chilling this shit. That's what I was expecting going into this. I'm like, this is gonna suck. And now I'm here doing this awesome shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what were your guys' thoughts?
I mean, in all honesty, I honestly did not think there was going to be a lot of like, how do I say, like Street Fighter,
Right? Yeah.
No.
Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
Tekken, like player community around here,
I didn't think there was gonna be much FGC guys.
Coming from a COD community, I expected a little bit more of a diverse. Like
Bringing
what
back
kind
middle
of
school
memories? I'm not
memories.
talking just like
Middle school memories.
wait. What kind of COD memories we're talking about here? Yeah.
So,
Oh boy, here we go. Long story.
no,
Long story. Make it short. Make it short. Make it short.
So I feel bad. I'm kind of like hogging the Michael stories here. So like, when I first got like into competitive fighting is back in right before in 2009. I was on Game Battles and I may have played a game that people may have heard of called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And
Which
I was,
one?
One.
Right.
OG Modern Warfare.
OG Modern Warfare.
OG.
Okay.
Like,
I dig it. I dig it. Yeah. I remember. I played it. I played it.
And I may or may not have joined the PMS H2O clan at one point. I was with the H2O boys.
Were you?
At one point, yeah. And we held our own.
I was with Cloud9 Academy up to Black Ops 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm familiar.
Yeah.
I'm familiar. Like you say, like come from the COD background. I'm like, so much hardcore search and destroy. But the favorite memory, to keep it short, is after our training sessions every night, we would always have a knife tournament. Those guys. It was the most ignorant shit ever because they'd be like, we had, I'll never forget, her nickname was Mothership. And she was always like, when she spoke, it was like the room stopped.
Right.
It was like all the children in the classroom shut the hell up.
Oh, wow.
Basically. So like she would always be like, let me get this guy and this guy. And it was always funny because it's knife fight, so no guns, right? So I forget the map, but there was like this big ass like swimming pool in the back, right? So it was kind of like almost like a little coliseum if you were doing a knife fight, right? I forget the map. You probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I just don't remember the name
I
either,
don't
but I know
remember
what
the
you're
name,
talking
but we would all be like lined up like around like watching, right? We'd be like squatting down, like looking, and she'd like, let me get this guy, and we would just like swat dive. It'd like land like on our feet, and then we would be doing like the crab like all like around. And she'd be like, yeah, like literally, we would be like crawling around, and she'd be like, but she wouldn't like define the countdown. It wouldn't be like, all right, 3, 2. She would just randomly be like, Okay, so is everybody? Oh, you guys can go. By the way, and, like, so we would just like
Like, go.
slowly start, like, cause we couldn't like stand up.
Oh, it had to
we,
be all
we
the way
had
down.
to crawl.
And it was the goofiest looking
That
shit.
sounds like
So you're just like Modern Warfare, and I'm like, memories.
dude. The
I
only,
miss those people. I miss my people at
The only
PSN
like,
H2O,
similar
man.
thing that I ever had to like that experience is I didn't play Call of Duty. I played TF2.
Oh man,
Yes.
Hat
And
Fortress
then-
2.
Yes. Everyone's favorite hat game before it got
Simulator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Before it became MVM, but that's all. That's it.
That's a topic.
Yeah, that's another topic.
Oh, yeah.
the upcoming podcast.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
On the next episode, brought to you by.
Don't get me started.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, the only memories that I would have is I would play on like TF2 servers, and I would always have like the dumbest shit happening. Like one guy, for no reason, there was no like it was just a regular casual lobby, not a silly server, nothing. And the guy through the voice chat would just play cartoon intro songs. And that would
Sounds like Warzone 2.0 right now.
Oh my god.
like he would just play like he would be like you know Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents or whatever. And one time, and me and my friend who were just like yucking it up. It was on Hightower, by the way, so of course it was. We were just yucking it up. We were
Had to be.
reacting and talking with the guy, and it was super funny. And he starts playing the VeggieTales song.
Nah, bro.
This gets funnier. This gets funnier. As it's happening, me and my buddy is reacting, and in the voice chat, I'm just like, oh Jesus Christ! And as the song ends, the guy who did not talk on the voice chat, it was just the songs. Guy gets on the mic and just goes, I think it's pretty funny that that's the song where you use God's name in vain.
I do have a funny.
My friend, and me and my friend just burst out laughing. It was the funniest thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Out
one
of
thing that
everything.
It was.
I
so
I
funny.
did have a funny memory. Now that you bring up TF2, I played with one of my friends in college, Sanders. I hope you're doing good. We would play from time to time. Like we would just like, all right, let's just play like a couple matches and then let's just go to class. And we played a match, and some guy did one thing specifically. He would use the rocket jumper from Soldier
Right.
and Market Garden.
Market Garden.
No, but
Yes!
the thing is though,
That's my
he
shit.
would do one thing specifically in Hightower.
I know exactly
He
what
would
you're
jump
talking
up, and as he would come down, he would use that eagle screech from Assassin's Creed, but super bass boosted. As he would come down, he would like, and then like land on people.
Ran into him a couple times.
Oh, it was
I
so
remember
funny.
that. Oh, that's
It was so
hilarious.
funny.
I
We were
remember
like
it.
dumbfounded, like, what the hell is going on?
At that point, you just take off your headset. You're like, is it in game?
We were we like started laughing. Like, what just happened?
Yeah, I think I actually ran
funniest
into
thing
that
in the
guy
world.
at server,
Oh, it was
doing
so
that.
funny.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, that was like the only thing he would do. He'd just jump in the air and do that to people. It was so funny.
And the best part is when he gets a kill. Like that's the funniest
Oh,
thing.
you just see the depth like, oh, this actually happened.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
actually working.
Yeah.
Don't get me started with the funniest memory.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
I wasn't lucky enough to play TF2 like that. I wish I did. Like I remember like I had it on my computer and I was like, I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. And I just remember like the sprays and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
oh,
all right,
boy.
cool. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And literally as I'm like just walking, I forgot what map
I
it
know
was. As I'm
exactly
just
what you're
walking by, I
talking
just see like a spray. Very explicit. I'm like, how did this get by on Steam? How did this
Yup.
get by on Steam?
Oh, a lot of things do if you play that
I was
game.
like, how
Yup.
did this get by on Steam? Like, all right, cool. I'm just going nowhere. I just keep walking. Stop for a second. I see another one. I'm like, how did this get by on Steam?
Yes.
Just okay.
Just
keep
simple.
walking.
Just
Nothing- and
simple
you know what?
answer.
You know what?
Yes.
Some people would.
It's
do
just
that.
Steam.
They would have like explicit stuff as their sprays. They would put it up on the wall and just sit there and wait for someone to react. And as they're looking at the spray, they kill them.
Yeah, you have like a spy backstab.
You lack it, boy.
No, they never got
Jesus.
me. The one time they did, it literally just said yes. I was like, why does it say yes? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm like, why does it say yes? I saw all this other crap on this wall. I'm like, it just says yes.
You just get ambushed.
yeah. I just like turn around and see like 3 people. I'm like, oh.
That's
You know,
why.
you know what's funny? I'm in the same boat on you. I never played TF2. I just recently started playing PC about like 4 years ago. I've always been a console. So I mean,
Same.
like listening, like about like TF2 and stuff like that. It just makes me want to play it now. But
Same. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, there's
Don't play
apparently
it
a
now.
lot of like
Don't play now.
drama going on now, so I don't know if like
Is it
it'll be
still-
the same.
right.
It kind of is. It's still there, not as much as it was at first. But usually people have just moved on to community servers
I
that
figured.
don't have that stuff, which sucks.
Sounds like Battlefield to me at the same time.
Yeah,
Which
Battlefield.
Battlefield? Like,
Yeah.
The
and
new
I don't know what's
2042.
And I don't know what's worse, the fact that a multi-million-dollar gaming company who looked at their game that made them so famous, see it go to absolute shit and just turn a blind eye. I don't know what's worse, the fact that that happened, or the fact that that's not the first time I've had that problem.
Shoot, Activision's doing the same shit currently right now.
Dude.
3 games in a row.
Respawn, dude. EA with Titanfall 2, same shit that happened.
Titanfall, first Titanfall was a great game.
It was very beautiful.
Titanfall 2,
Poor release timing. That was a big thing.
worst release timing. And I love
Why'd you
Titanfall
release
2.
it along with your own game that you're making and having them compete with each other? That doesn't make
Yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Oh, it really
They,
doesn't.
no, that's the funny thing. They literally later on said they intentionally did that. They sent
Intentionally?
That's
How
like-
do you intentionally do some? Right,
No, they
like,
intentionally sent Titanfall 2 out to die.
That's literally like if Capcom made like another Street Fighter,
Yeah.
and then like a
Release
week
6.
later, Marvel vs. Capcom came
Yeah.
out, and that's like,
And-
oh, we wanted Street Fighter
And
to
the
fail.
funny
It's like,
thing-
why do
And the
that?
super funny thing is, when they realized that happened and realized that Titanfall 2 was actually like a fucking banger game, they formally apologized to Respawn and just let them have complete creative control over like post-launch content, which is why you never got like such weird EA isms like loot boxes and shit. That wasn't
Like the rest of the games.
Like the rest of the games, yeah.
Jesus.
But that never happened with Titanfall 2, and there's a reason for that. They just let Respawn do their own thing.
that's smart. Smart.
Yeah. So the one time EA was like actually grew a conscience. They like,
He actually has a brain. I don't know.
You know that was another game. Anytime I hear Titanfall, it reminds me. I know it was another good game that like didn't have enough content. So like it had like all the potential, but fell flat on its
I think
face.
I know which game you're talking about.
You probably know it was Anthem.
Oh my
Anthem.
God.
So hear me out. So Anthem didn't have a lot of content, right? But for like the amount of content that it had, God damn, was that game fun?
Was it good?
It was so much fun, but it was like, okay, sweet. There's like 3 bosses and that's it. Like,
Yeah, add more, bro. What's going on?
yeah, I'm just like, bro, like the whole premise of the game, like it was cool because like you had the different like mech types, right? It was like, okay, there's actual like combos you need to learn. Like, hey, if I use this and I use this after it, like multiplies my damage. Yeah.
There's a really good article done by Jason Schreier of Kotaku.
Right.
He interviewed the entire staff of Anthem. Listen to it. It is almost like reading a book. Like it's almost like assigned reading.
Yeah.
But you learn so much about everything that went wrong with the development.
That's unfortunate,
Listen,
man.
like that is a prime example of like corporate problems, time management, leadership issues. I believe the game was in development for like
Yeah.
9 years or something.
9
And
It was in development hell for a long time.
Pre-production for 7.5.
Yeah.
And then they said,
That's-
"Hey, get this out in this time," and they're like, "We don't even have anything yet." And they
Yeah.
said, "Just do it."
Just do it. Yeah, they rushed it.
So they literally, and then like after finding out like, oh, the game was realistically developed in like a year and a half, it's like a lot of this is impressive in a year and a half. Then
Yeah.
you find out like the crunch they went through is like, all right. They bring like I think it was Patrick or Peter, whoever was leading EA at that time.
Right.
They're like, all right, we're gonna do the flight thing. That's what we're gonna sell people on. And it's like, okay, we don't like the flight. Remove it. So they spend about like 2 weeks removing the flight and making the levels all based around ground, and then they bring it back. No, we want the flight back. Can you do it again? And the guy's like, okay, and then he
I
has to
guess,
like do it
yeah.
all over again. It's like, okay, can you redevelop all the flight again? Make the worlds bigger. It's like, dude, you're working everyone overtime at this
Yeah.
point, and it's like, what the hell?
You know
Right.
what else it sounds like? A remastered game that they brought back, I believe 2 years ago. What was it? COD 4 remastered or something?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
It was such a good game when it first came out, and then they remastered it and just completely just ruined it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's
yeah.
what I mean.
Well,
Because the DLC, you still had to get the DLC again, didn't you?
yeah, you still had to do that.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I never.
So I mean, they were like, "What's the point? I already played it, and I'm getting the same shit to play it again." Like, okay,
Yeah,
get
it's
it
like I've been
remastered.
there, done that already.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And it's like,
I just.
come on.
That's again corporate
I heard
greed.
it get hyped for 2 months, and it just went
It
dead
just-
after.
And I was
It
gonna
was
say,
radio
like,
silence
the
afterwards.
only exception I could see to that rule is like, if you did like a remake, something like an RE2, RE3, where it's
Yeah.
like completely brand new,
Yeah.
but it's like it's almost like in terms of remake with that, it's almost like we're just taking the bones of it and just like putting different meat on it instead at this point.
Well, how I felt like, because I played it, it literally felt like a copy and paste.
That's yeah.
Like literally just like
just
different
looks
graphics.
prettier.
That's it. Yeah.
Just like the graphics were great and everything, but I just literally just felt like I just grabbed it, just put it back down.
Well, I mean, because sometimes people do like describe remakes as remasters sometimes, which is weird to me. And I'm like, okay, if you look at like, was it like the original Resident Evil, like Resident Evil for the like PS1 compared to like GameCube, that's literally just like almost like a 1-to-1 remaster of the game, almost.
Yeah, it's just making it updated for the new engine at that point.
Exactly.
Compared to like when you look at, of course, Resident Evil 2 and 3
remakes, those are completely new.
Yeah. Those brand,
I recommend them.
Phenomenal.
2 is amazing. 3 is kind of a letdown because it's shorter.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
y'all can just put both of them together.
And
That's a rabbit hole you need to go
4
down,
I'm really
trust
looking
me.
forward to.
Yes, 4 looks.
That comes out literally the Friday before my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to you! Then.
So I guess I know what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, birthday plans are done. He's about to play Resident Evil. Yeah, if you haven't heard of Resident Evil, that is, I must say. Okay, I'm about to say, I was like, yeah,
but
that's.
It's just like the way that it just like got switched like that. I'm like, don't get me started with.
Don't get me started. Yeah.
This is literally what this entire conversation has been. Is don't get me started. We'll think of one thing,
and then switch to another.
one thing, and then we just throw it over there.
That's just called podcasting.
There you go.
That's called
That is definitely
there's like
talking
podcasting.
about one thing and
faces
switching topics.
to everything.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's a shit.
But no, yes, Anthem. I was so sad, man. I had a lot of fun playing it. I'm so sad that the game just died, man. Like, so much potential. I hope that even if it's not necessarily like this, like Anthem 2, I hope that like another company can pick up like the ideas they have and do
that
it
game
justice,
was made
man.
by BioWare, right? Anthem.
I believe so,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was BioWare.
And then for a while there was a scare that like EA was going to shut them down because of how that went.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like, you have to look like literally y'all literally Mass Effect.
Andromeda.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda. I
Yeah.
remember when that was like getting hyped up and like, you know.
One of my
like-
friends is a huge Mass Effect fan, and when he
yeah.
heard about like just the idea of
Yeah,
Andromeda,
new Mass Effect
and then he
game.
saw
Yeah.
the announcement trailer, my friend went,
This is bullshit.
"This game's gonna be bad. I'm calling it now."
Oh yeah.
You can tell.
The sad
He
thing
was
is
like,
you
"This
can
is
tell.
gonna be bad. I'm calling
That's
it
the
now."
sad
There's
thing.
some game trailers where like they talk about it and you're like, this game's gonna suck.
Oh, that's my big problem nowadays with all of my friends. That I'm sorry to all of my friends. I love you all. A lot of my friends will
He's
do
lying.
this thing where it's like,
He's
dude,
definitely
this game
lying.
looks amazing, and I'm like, that's all CG. I don't know what
This
it's gonna
game's
be.
look like ass. Yeah,
Right.
That's why it's like
under like
exactly.
Like,
Just
clip it.
pay attention to like if it's in engine or if they're showing what's on, like what they're showcasing, like what the product actually is. Boom. That's it.
Yeah.
I hate it when people and like people share around words like this. This game looks amazing. It's like that's
It's
just
a
a CG
trailer.
trailer. That's CG. That's not the game. Don't sell me on that, please.
Yeah.
Look, I think like no, it's like also like kind of disappoint me about like when you see like actually like show the stuff like in game, and you actually get is like
Yeah, there's like
lied to
nothing
me.
like.
right no like again
Yeah.
was it Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite?
Infinite.
Oh
man.
it's just you look at
Don't
Playing it
pass him the
again.
mic. Don't
See?
pass him the mic. Do not. No.
he said don't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But yeah, no, that game was
Infinity
my
Easter
God.
eggs. Yep, I was waiting for someone to say it.
Infinity Easter eggs was so.
it was oh my lord.
Well, let's switch it up a little bit. How about instead of talking about bad games, talk about a good one? How about God of War? What's everybody? What's everybody thought on that?
I've been
Of what?
playing
God of War.
The game
Yes.
that got almost every game award, but not Game of the Year,
not
which
Game
I
of the
was
Year.
very surprised on.
You're right.
It's the Red Dead 2 treatment all over again.
Dude,
Don't-
yeah, I
hey,
was
look,
surprised.
look,
Also,
don't-
can we like if we're talking Game Awards, poor Horizon. Had that game been out, had that game come out literally any other year, it would have got Game of the Year.
Can we also say
Unfortunately,
like? Can we
it
also
came
give
out
a real
the same
big
year
shout
as-
out to like the real winner at the Game Awards,
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
But like the way he just literally smoothed his
Yeah.
way up there. Like literally, Mans is in the background the whole time, just going.
Thank you, everyone. I want to nominate this award to my, what was it like?
don't remember.
Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
It's like, what did he say?
Literally, like, you know, like I'm clapping. It was like,
It's almost like there's like
was a
5
light
people
shit.
that
It was
clap,
something light.
and then you have Jeff Keighley, the Dorito King, just go,
Dorito
just go
King.
like, all right, and it's like, it's so
And
hard
the
to move
fact
on
the
from
kid
that.
just-
Right.
And the fact that the kid just walked up with everybody and no one bat an eye because they all just assumed, oh yeah, he's part of FromSoft. Who the fuck thought that this little kid was part of 14
years old.
Japanese game
14
development
years
company?
old.
Apparently
He was
everybody.
16.
Kid was 14.
Oh my God, the
And-
balls on that
and
kid.
No, and like literally got interviewed like I think
What did
like
he,
the
what do you
same.
think? I want to ask people, hey, when that kid walked up and you thought he was part of FromSoft, what do you think his part was in the game when you saw him?
He was the intern.
He was the intern. Yeah,
He was the intern.
I was gonna say substitute, but that works.
Yeah.
Close.
He made sure the team got their coffee.
That's what it was.
Yeah. This
But like I think
14-year-old
like no, like I think like seeing like
Knocks on the door. Sir, your coffee's ready.
no was but no like seeing the creator actually look at the kid after like holding their award. He's just like
He's like, what is he doing?
like what is this kid? Like who is this kid?
That shit was
Who is
hilarious.
this small
At that
little
point, you
child?
ask, what are those?
Yeah.
Like he was
Dog.
is that your kid?
Is that, I don't,
But no,
Yeah,
even no,
amazing.
even worse. Christopher Judge like going on for like 20.
that shit was so
Oh my God.
weird. The dude just goes on and on.
Congratulations on winning it. Everyone, it was to the point where it was like, usually in like award ceremonies, they play the music to get it going. It's like, did it not work to
Wrap
like,
it up.
Can you please wrap it up?
Yeah.
Oh no, like the Chappelle show. We need to wrap it up.
They should have done how they do the
Judge,
music awards.
Christopher
Like
Judge, we know
literally just go to the
we know
commercial.
you're a king.
They just cut them off.
We need to get the show on the road.
Hey, let's put on an ad. Let's put on an ad. Like,
Yeah, that shit. I remember watching that,
it's still on.
and I was like, oh, he's still going.
Oh, he's still going.
He's still talking. Okay.
I could have gone for popcorn and come back, and he would have still been going.
Bro, I cooked myself a whole.
Same thing. I'm a huge Christmas session.
I mean, yeah.
I would. No,
I am too.
All,
but
all
like, at the
respect to
same
him.
time,
That's all
like,
I'm
no,
saying.
Man's literally.
I don't think he won Best Voice Actor for God of War PS4, right? He didn't win that.
No, he presented an award last year.
Yeah, he presented.
He presented an award.
Yeah, he presented.
And that's where he did that infamous "Read it, boy."
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
That was so funny.
He didn't win Best VA for God of War PS4. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
who
it's
did
crazy.
win? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Was it?
I mean, it was a minute ago, so I don't know.
But
either.
it was last
Yeah,
year.
I
No
can't-
one remembers anything from last year.
I can't
I barely remember
at all.
what I did
It was
yesterday
it was 2
sometimes.
See,
years
that's
ago.
what
I
I'm
can't remember
saying.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up like 12 hours ago, and it was just straight work after that. So I mean, it's like, I don't know, dog.
Yeah.
Time is a construct, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to get into that. It's
Time
just-
is a conception of reality.
Is that
Let me not go that route. Let me
right?
stop.
Right,
Don't
right,
get
right.
me
We
started
gonna-
on time.
Don't get me started.
No, like, about to sound like I can't remember his name. What's the?
It's gonna take a weird turn.
Time is a construct. That guy.
Yeah, whoever the guy is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna say Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, no, I think that was it.
I was saying that as a joke. Is that really it?
I think so. No, I just couldn't remember. I was like,
All right, you know what? Let's.
he got a deep voice. It sound like butter.
This
Sound
guy
like butter.
sounds like butter.
Smooth like butter.
Listen. If you're
It's still-
hungry, if you're hungry, there's food over there.
I mean,
Okay.
yo, I mean, yo, the food is good. Like, I don't. Look, it's
Yeah,
worth.
it is
It's
good.
worth it. It's worth
I
the
still
money.
have yet to try it, so I don't know.
Really good. Really good.
Does the guy have a mustache? Does he wear like a bow tie a lot?
No, it's not that.
Who is this guy?
I'm
Arthur?
still hung up on. Sounds like butter on this guy.
Hey,
Who is this, Batman's butler?
Look,
What is
I'm
this?
being- look, it's like Morgan Freeman if he talked about science. I'm just
Neil
being-
deGrasse Tyson.
Yes,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
saying.
wait! You're
It
talking
just-
about Bill Nye, dog.
Bill,
No. Oh my god, I love my.
I'm just gonna say right now, this conversation started from how's everyone doing
Yeah.
to gaming trends to where we started to Bill Nye is somehow in this conversation. Bill Nye has entered the chat.
Bill Nye's probably screaming at us all
This
right
is
now.
this is like the
Science
the-
rules.
This is like the personification of a Discord chat,
No,
Oh, I
but-
love this.
right?
I love this.
Yeah, this is a Discord chat live stream.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm
Boom.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like this,
Like, this is what you-
This is the
this
kind
is-
of conversation you'll have with your buddies on Discord at like 3 in the morning.
Three.
Oh,
This is normal
I'll tell you
conversation.
something.
at
Like,
6 p.m.
like my
Spookiest
Discord
hour,
calls
3
with the
a.m.
boys is
Yeah.
kind of weird. I'm just gonna say that. Like, it doesn't go to like weird. It's just like it goes. It's just
Yeah.
weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's just
So
weird.
like this is just like the surface of what we go through just now. So I mean, I'm.
Yeah,
It's there.
This is a
Yo,
normal day.
shout out to Barbados though. if you see this, you little beat.
Shout out to all my homies.
And
Oh my gosh. What are we talking about?
It is
No, dude, we
11.
just went from like.
Yeah.
I mean,
shout out
we still going strong.
yeah, I'm probably going to be rolling in a moment. I guess
yeah,
like
same here.
as
Like
Limp
rolling
Bizkit would
dice?
say, rolling, rolling, rolling. One cheer. So all I gotta say is
Wait, because like I thought
might
earlier
get
we was
copyright
like
claim without
actually
fucking
streaming.
laws.
I was like, wait a minute, can I actually do the Jeopardy thing without getting DMCA?
but all I gotta say is because I'm probably gonna walk out of here in just a minute. All I gotta say is
Yeah, same here.
great to meet all of you guys here.
absolutely.
Looking forward to collaborating with you all in the future and
Of course.
discussing
100%.
more in the future about
I got
stuff.
some,
Hell yeah.
I got some ideas.
Also, thank you to Replay Cafe for hosting this event
massive shout
and
out.
making this possible.
This can't be the only time they do this,
Yeah,
right?
this is
No,
perfect
no,
timing.
because this has been very successful.
Since Rolling Dice is
awesome.
partnered with them, I'll make sure something like this
yeah,
happens.
just like
Yeah.
twist his arm. Yeah.
And I
100%.
guess if I can use my send off, I say before I leave, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and I guess what's the last thing I said? Have a smooth day, as one of my friends told me a long time ago.
And well, like how I like to say, it's your boy Pegasus. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys later.
Call it here.
All right.
I guess we're gonna might
Well,
like
I
call
think
it
this
here,
is
right?
this is the end of the road for all of us.
End of the road? I
Y'all need to
guess.
plug your socials one more time,
Yeah,
man,
right,
just in
We
case.
got the last
Just in
thing.
case.
So if you forgot, once again, CC Dove. Follow me on Twitch at CC Dove. Got my boy Q over here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch as at PGFXKIU. Feel free to DM me, hit me up on Twitter if you guys want to do collabs or anything. Got any questions about content
100%.
creation, anything the like? I'm always an open book. I'm pretty much on that vampire sleep schedule, so
Yeah,
there's a good
same,
chance
dude.
whenever I get a message, I'm going to respond to it pretty quickly. But I'm always looking to like collab, help people out. I've been trying to hop back on the content creation train myself. And then where can they find you at, bro?
Yeah, my name is Meta. You can find me on YouTube at Meta Break, one word, capital M, capital B. I do, video essays and all kinds of video reviews. Find me on Twitter, same thing, Meta_Break, because they won't let me do the regular shit for some reason. I don't know.
Because Elon Musk is dumb.
We're not doing this. No,
Don't even
no,
get me
no, we're
started.
not
Get me
doing
started.
this. We not. I'm getting up. I'm getting up from this
Thank you so much
seat.
for having us. We'll talk to you later. Have a
See,
good night.
see everybody
Peace.
later.
Said, don't get me started. That's not a podcast. That's not a podcast. Bro. It's good. Don't get me started. That's gotta be it. That clearly has to be the name, bro.
Oh, wow. The spot is nice. Spot is nice.
What do you guys have in mind?
Just a one-on-one Q&A, essentially.
Good stuff. It might look better. Those guys have four, or a bunch of people, so I repositioned it. If they sit on the two sides, did you get the light? What's the Take TV.
I hear it's like a cat scratch.
TAKE TV. You see a yellow icon or something like that? TAKE.
Got it? Going on you guys' channel or
Yes. Take TV on YouTube.
Take TV?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna start a new one, and then you can just down.
Shit.
That isn't anything.
This is still working.
Right? It's still working. That's a tough little camera, man.
Bro, I would have had a whole heart attack.
Dog. Especially if,
so calm, bro.
If the lens was cracked, dog.
He is so calm, bro. I would have been like, hey, bro, I don't even want to pick it up.
Right.
Hey, he better than me.
Like, dog, them bitches like $3 bills or some shit. I'm like, dog, man.
Hey, he might have insurance on you, man. He may not
You know
have
what?
to worry about you.
Good point. Good point. That's a real good point.
Oh, the bag?
No, right. The plastic bag to your left. This lighting is pristine, bro. Quality, all that. So I'm gonna stop that last one and start a new one.